Hello everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome back to my cozy corner. It is the end of February. This month flew by so fast. But that means I'm going to talk about the books that I read for February. I did not read as much as I thought I was going to. I made my way through Iron Flame a little bit, but did not finish that this month. A lot of my reading went towards that, but I finished 3 books this month, which honestly is pretty good for me. The first book that I finished this month was The Fall Risk by Abby Jimenez. She released this early on Amazon's First Reads for Valentine's Day. So I picked that up at the beginning of this month and really enjoyed it. It's about 2 characters. Somehow their steps disappear in their apartment and they are neighbors and they have to spend a weekend together trapped in their apartments. And they get to know each other, they do little things together. It is very cute. And honestly, there was a darker side to that. She is being stalked by somebody that used to come into her work. We get to explore that with her in the book. And I didn't expect that side of it because it's only a short story. But Abby Jimenez packed a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings into this book in such a short amount of time. I gave it 4 stars, and I honestly wish the story was longer because I really enjoyed it. I always really enjoy Abby Jimenez's writing and the stories that she comes up with. So that is the first book that I finished for this month. The second book that I finished is Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. This was our family book club pick that I have with my grandma, aunt, mom, and sister-in-law and myself. And it was my sister-in-law's pick for last month, and she picked Anxious People and it was a really great pick. I gave it 4 stars as well. It is my first Frederick Bachman book that I've read. I have watched, what is it, The Man Called Ove? I've watched the movie, but I have not read the book. My mom's read the book though. I think my aunt and grandma maybe. First Frederick Bachman book. He is very good at writing emotions and characters. The character development in this book is incredible. It is about these 8 people that get held hostage by this bank robber. The bank robber tries to rob a cashless bank, runs away, and ends up holding these 8 people that are viewing this apartment hostage. And it goes through each of their statements to the police, their time in the hostage situation, and how they all connect and everything like that. It is very good. Each character was very well developed. I also listened to the audiobook, which was really well done. It was very funny and lighthearted, but also serious at the same time. So I highly recommend if you are looking at reading Anxious People. I recommend the audiobook. My mom listened to the audiobook while she was on a road trip, so my dad listened to it too, and they both really enjoyed the story. The last book that I read for this month was Book Lovers by Emily Henry. My buddy read this with a friend on Instagram, so I'll link her Instagram down below. We pretty much kept pace until the very end where I slowed down and took a little bit to finish it. She read it a couple days prior than I did. It was a reread for her, but it was the first time I read it, and I loved this book. I gave it 5 stars. It is a new favorite Emily Henry book, and I think a new favorite contemporary romance book. It is about Nora and Charlie. They both work in the book publishing world. She is an agent and he is an editor, and their first meet doesn't go very well. They don't really like each other. And then she ends up going on a trip with her sister to the town that was in one of the books that is an agent for. She goes to that town with her sister and he ends up being there as well. It is a really cute book. They start emailing each other and texting each other. They're in the same town and they get to know each other. Their banter is incredible. All of it is so good. The slow burn element of it was amazing as well. I loved this. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm obsessed. Highly recommend if you are a contemporary romance lover or if you like Emily Henry's other books. You need to pick this up. It is so good. Those are all the books that I read for this month. I didn't read very much, but I am a slow reader and a mood reader, And that never goes well for me for reading very many books, but that's okay. I accept that about my life. Let me know what books you read in February as well, and which ones you loved the most. I'm always looking for new books to read and add to my TBR list, of course. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time.